Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Hogarth's Global Astrology. Know your planets, know yourself. Forgive me for being just about 5 minutes late. I was literally having a quick off-screen scoff. I've been very busy with consultations today, and I didn't have time to cook, so I had to have a takeout after my last consultation of the evening, and I was just able to kind of scoff half of it and get everything together. Then I lost my show notes, then I got them back. But anyway, here we are. So welcome to the next installment of Thursday Fry Up. So thank you everyone for joining me here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and press the bell notification. Really helps the channel. Honestly, really helps. And if you enjoy this content and all that kind of stuff, of course, one can show one's appreciation in that way. Many of you are here in the comments already. So as you know, with the format, we look at some of the HoGaLe questions that we didn't have time to answer on previous shows. So we do that. We'll also be looking at contemporary events as well. As many of you will know, you may have seen it already. I did a video yesterday, which was a deep dive into the USA chart. Oh, wasn't it interesting? I mean, look, it may, may not necessarily have been like, hallelujah, all of that kind of stuff. But as you know, it's about knowing what's coming down the pike. Yeah, so we see changes to currency, money, finances. We've got those douchebags in the GOP who are obviously going to try and impeach Biden and all of this kind of stuff. So we'll be talking about that date, actually, September 24th. Yeah, it's a little bit of fruit juice mixed with water here. So September 24th, try and remind me in the comments so that I don't forget this important date where a lot of things could happen. We got Marjorie Taylor Greene, of course, doing all of her rubbish, spouting off all of this stuff and all the general kind of goodness knows what is going on. But we will also be looking as well, as you know, I'll be reading doing some little takes with Shakespeare. And before I thought I'd like to open the show with something funny. Yeah. So, and this really made me titter. So I've marked the page plus with my notes. And the book I'm reading from it is The Funniest Quotations to Brighten Every Day. Yeah. Oops. There we are. This is it here. And this one is about work. Yeah. It's about work. And it just made me titter. So this person said, "Oh, you hate your job. Why didn't you say so? There's a support group for that. It's called Everybody. And they meet at the bar." And it's by Drew Carey. I'm not quite, Drew Carey is the character. I thought I would just share that one. And another quote here says, "The closest a person ever comes to perfection is when he fills out a job application form." And that's from Stanley Randall. But there's another good one here as well. And it says, "Be so good they can't ignore you." Steve Martin. So I thought those were pretty cool ones to read out. All right. So let's get stuck in onto the show. But just before we begin, let's see who's here. Forgive me, I'm very kind of glossy and a bit shiny. We've had summer arrive here in the UK at long last, and I've been able to do a little bit of sunbathing and stuff like that. But yeah, it just means I get a little bit sweaty. So who do we have here? We've got Angela Locke, Dimazel21 saying hello. There's Angela here. Nice to see you. We've got Fizzlers. Who else? Jenny Bayers. Peter what did it say here? Peter Navarro convicted of contempt. Oh my goodness. So there's some new. Shall I pull on that, folks? Let's pull some. Oh my gosh. Howdy all, Fani 1, douchebag 0. If you guys can read Navarro, what did he get up to? You know, there's so many scandalous, so much douchebaggery going on. It's hard to keep track of. Let me look on my phone. Forgive my ignorance, folks. I can't see a picture in my mind. Let's have a little look-see here. He's gone completely out of my head. So I'm literally going to get him up. He said Navarro. Hopefully it's like that. Oh gosh. Navarro contempt. Was it contempt? Ah, frick. Navarro contempt. Ah! This guy. Right, I remember. Peter Navarro, ex-Trump of ours, found guilty of contempt of Congress 45 minutes ago. Ooh. Let me just see this. Well, it's about time, isn't it? I'm reading off Reuters here. Let's see here. Allow all. What's it saying here? Former Trump advisor Navarro convicted of contempt of Congress. There's his mugshot. There. Washington said, okay, Peter Navarro was found guilty on Thursday of contempt of Congress for defying a subpoena from the House of Representatives committee that investigated the 2021 attack on the Capitol. A 12-member jury convicted Navarro on two counts of contempt after he refused to testify or turn over documents to the Democratic-led House panel. Investigate the Jan 6th, 21. Okay, yeah, Trump supporters, blah, 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 blah. Navarro, I wonder, said that his trial. Okay, well, does anyone know how long he's going to get now that he's been found guilty? Let's just pull some cards. Ha! Do you remember what I said now? As you know, I'm speaking to the choir here, but even the choir can be reminded of the old tunes. Yeah. And as you know, I've been saying, I think it's actually since November of last year, sometime like that. And do you remember I said when Saturn enters sidereal Aquarius, which it did on the 17th of January, 2023 this year, I said accountability will be coming for all. So Navarro, let's do a quick read on that. Thanks for sharing that, guys. That's why I love doing the lives, because we get contemporaneous news as well. And I'm going to pull straight on that. What's the energy around Navarro, Spirit? What can you tell us? What's going on with this absolute you-know-what? Navarro found guilty of contempt. Well, that's going to make a few of the you-know-whats sweat at night, isn't it? Because there was a few of them, I think, that decided they weren't going to show up. Let's have a look, see what we get here. Well, oh dear. Well. All right, here we are. So here was Navarro sitting there like the bloody empress, yeah. No one can touch me. I'm all good. I'm fertile. with all of these ideas, coming up with all of his conspiracy theories and all of the, what that has been going on around Jan 6th, etc. But he felt he was too stush, too important to turn up. Now, we know that the Empress card is normally a positive card, but we're talking about shady characters here. So in a way, I think this is talking about, here I interpret this card as a sense of self-entitlement. And I always say, what is underneath the Empress's skirts? Yeah, so what we had was arrogance and contempt. Yeah. However, look at the obstacle card. Judgment. Oops. Now he's been found guilty of contempt. Oh dear. What's this all about? What's at the center of the reading? Another major arcana. So he's had, look at this. I pulled 5 cards and 4 of them are major arcana. I wonder why. In the middle, we have what? The Fool. Now, normally this would be what? A leap of faith, wouldn't it? Leap of faith, and the universe is going to catch me. Or sometimes it can just mean foolishness. Yeah, what a foolish, silly man he's been. Here's the dog in this case trying to warn him, trying to put him back. So now look, now he's been found guilty of contempt. Oh dear, the hangman. Yeah, now we're starting to see life from a different perspective, because his idea of him being impermeable, especially with the support of maybe Russia, perhaps. Yeah. Now he's having what? A change of perspective. And he's now what? Strung up. But the thing to understand with the hangman as well, sometimes it's the hangman who's got himself into this position. You see, everything is loose. He could actually pull himself up and untangle himself, but he doesn't. So Navarro is now having a change of perspective, but in a way, he's kind of set himself up for this fall. And then the outcome card, he has got here the 3 of Wands. So here he is sort of prospecting, probably thinking, what is he going to do? Is he going to try and flee? Is he going to try and run away? Maybe wait for some ships to come in? Or is he going to scheme and plan? Maybe he's going to try and appeal the court ruling or something like that. Yeah, because the 3s also as well deal with collaboration. This Wands are about passion, about entrepreneurship. So he's probably going to try and appeal or do some whatever, but I don't know. I think if he's been found guilty of contempt of Congress, then I don't know. So if anyone knows, let me know how much time he could potentially spend behind bars. Yeah, let's see. Everyone's saying hello here. Oh, what did someone say here? Yeah, Vivian says Navarro is toast. And a cooked duck, crispy fried. Yes. When they start dishing out the sentences for Duck L'Orange, I'm going to upgrade my nickname for him. I'm going to start calling him Crispy Duck L'Orange. But let's see. You know, nothing's nailed on yet. He is the most slipperiest of, oh, my goodness. But it will take close to a miracle for Trump to get out of his particular plight. Now as well that the cohorts and the hangers-on and these people are starting to face what? Accountability, justice. This is good. This is good for America. This is good. Let's see here. Hello, Hogarth and everyone. Thank you. Let's just see. Hi, all people saying hello. Oh. Nana Lovely said he faces up to 2 years imprisonment and mega fines. Well. Gosh, that was sobering him up, wasn't it? And someone else, Blue Sphinx, says Fani Willis sent a scathing letter to Jim Jordan, oh, that other douchebag, regarding his attempts to interfere in her case. Rather bard-worthy, minus the adjectives. Want to read into Fani Willis's energy? Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's take a look at Fani Willis and how she's feeling about all this. And I'm glad she wrote back to Jim Jordan. You remember when we pulled on this on HoGaLe, we said, you know what, she's probably going to be fine. And I said they will test her, but I think she got the strength card. Remember, she got strength and all of this kind of stuff. Let me tell you, you can't play around with Fani Willis. She means business. And that cheese bro guy, along with a Cracken, the Cracken. Remember, they wanted their case brought forward, tried early. And as you know, I said with Duck L'Orange, I said from the 22nd of October, 2023, I said things are going to start getting more pickly for him. And of course, their cases, of which he is part of the Georgia case, has now been brought forward to October the 23rd, 2023. Bang on with the timing. All right, Fani Willis. Forgive me for the coughing and all the retching, all that's because I've just eaten some fried food. Right, Fani Willis, let's see what's going on. What's the energy around her? How is she feeling about all of this? I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Chariot. Yeah, even the Death card would be a good one, where she's bringing something to an end. We could also see the Knight of Swords. That would be a good one, wouldn't it? And of course, things like Judgment or the Hierophant, of course, would be another good one. Let's have a look, see what she gets. Ah, well, look at that. Look at that. She gets the, straight off the bat, this is her Queen of Swords, the Judge. Ah, she gets, let's see what else. Oh, okay, lots of choices here. Ah, Queen of Wands. Well, look at that. All right. This is Fani Willis here. As we can see, Queen of Swords, no nonsense, intelligent woman using her intellect to slice and dice and chop up, you know what. The obstacle position, but this is really about the energy, what she's dealing with here. So look, this has obviously got a lot to do with emotions. And when when it's sort of like, because we can see this, because it's in the obstacle position, because see it as inverted. So here, although she's sharp, of course, intelligent and astute, emotionally, this has been taxing on her. Yeah, this has been taxing on her emotionally, but she's also affected the emotions of those that she's putting on trial. Yeah. She's having to deal with what a lot of illusions and delusions and lies. Yeah, think of all of the lies, fakeries. What's it all about? The fake electors. Yeah, because here the Seven of Cups is what? Illusions and delusions and choices. So she is what? Her whole case is about these fake lies, these things that the people have come up with. You know, the fake electors. Pardon me, the whole shebang and the choices that they made. Here we see her energy again, but this time as the Queen of Wands. So here we see this is the person that coordinates everything, brings everything together. She is the spokesperson. She also brings justice forth as well, and she uses her intuition as well. So we can see here Fani Willis is strongly in her divine feminine energy, because she's literally got two queens that have come up, and she is not afraid to speak up for herself and defend herself, just like how you guys told me in the comments that she took, what is it, Jim Jordan to task. And what is she investigating? What she's looking at, she's following the money as well, the money, the finances. But it's not just that. The Ace of Pentacles can also talk about success. So when we put this all together, I think she's going to be very successful. They're toast. Unless there is a miracle that happens, these people are toast. Yeah, she's too powerful. She's too astute, too switched on. They tried to trip her up by bringing the case up early, and she's like, yeah, come on, bring it on. Come on, I'm ready. Wow. Yeah. Oh, a bit hoarse and croaky, so I've been talking a lot today. So we're going to look at some questions. Let's see what else is. Oh, what's this? God, you guys are full of news. Jenny W, another hot topic. Musk used Starlink to aid the Russians. Well. Oh my God, I might have to have a little look at that. Can anyone else corroborate that as well? Have you heard stuff about Elon Musk rap? Honestly, the guy, he's just ridiculous. Let's see here. Oh, I've got, you know what? I'm going to pull some cards on that. This one is going to be almost, this is a bit more kind of interactive in a way, because that's juicy. What's the energy around Elon Musk? Let me tell you, that guy, he is, you know, I respect, you know, to an extent his success, but what is he using that success for? Putting up, I think he puts up a dozen rockets every week with that Starlink. What's the energy around Musk and potentially helping out the Russians? Elon Musk. God, dynamic show today. I'm just getting stuck in on the cards already. Read a few quotes and now I'm just responding to the news. What's going on with Musk rap? See if he gets the major arcanas. Well. The Tower. All right, here we go. Here's Elon Musk in the past celebrating, just like, woo, yay, I'm king of the world. Yeah, I've got my Twitter /X, you know, doing his usual kind of things, kind of larking about, enjoyment, all of this kind of stuff, reaching milestones. And this is also him doing what? Putting, you know, thingy bobs into outer space, etc. and stuff like that. However, a little bit of heartache coming his way. Because if this is truly the case, yeah, where Elon Musk, if he really has, according, let me just see here 1 minute, according to Jenny W, yeah, if anyone else can corroborate as well, I'm sure it's the case, Jenny, but obviously I'm just responding in real time. If this is the case where he has been found to be helping Russia, then that's not good, is it? It's not good look. Not good look if you're an American citizen helping technically the enemy, irrespective of what one believes about the war or not. There is certain basic patriotism one would hope to see. So here we see, yeah, all is not well. Why? Because he's been rushing forward. Yeah, here this is the Knight of Wands. So this can deal with enthusiasm and stuff like that. The Wands as well also deal with business and stuff like that. Passion, enthusiasm, rearing forward. This is one of the fastest cards in the deck. However, the shadow of this card is immaturity. Someone who rushes into things without really thinking things through. Now we know that Muskie is kind of prone to these things. Remember his fight as well that he wanted to have with Mark Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg was ready, by the way. Yeah, Zuckerberg was like, yeah, doing his press-ups, push-ups, you know, built the cage. That man he's intense, isn't he? He's intense. And then of course, Muskie kind of pulled out of it. Of course he would, you know, of course he would. Anyway, look, got a tower moment here. Tower moment here coming for Muskie. So it could be the revelations, but you know what? There's probably more revelations that will emerge because as well, remember as well, he held back documents in terms of for Duc Larange to be prosecuted. You remember he sort of delayed things. There could be more that will come out. And this tower moment might be about his investments. Here we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is about investing, growing things, looking at one's yield, looking at the harvest. Sometimes this card can be associated with dissatisfaction as well. But if you look here, the man is looking at the coins and he's essentially reaping what he's sowing. But the Tower card is suggesting there could be some surprising element in regards to investments that he's made, seeds that he's sown. And with whom? Yeah, because he does have strong connections with to China, and he's been very complimentary of them. In America, he talks about, you know, freedom of speech or whatever, doesn't say a word about, you know, what goes on there. And now it seems that he's been helping out Russia as well. So if you guys could help fill out the bones on that for me, because of course I've just responded to that in real time. If you guys know more, let me know in the comments. Let me scroll down. This is kind of like news straight off the press. So Marjorie Lara saying 2 counts of each carry a minimum of 30 days and a maximum of 1 year, in addition to a maximum fine of $100,000. Okay, so that's for Navarro. Let's see. What's this here? Navarro's nothing but a pawn. He's expendable. Yeah, he is expendable, definitely. Let's just see here. What else have you written in the comments, guys? Fanny roasted Jim Jordan today as well. Yeah. Paulette. So I have to read that. Patricia's here. Hello, Patricia. Let's see. Georgia case. All of them get 5 years to start for election interference. Really? Ooh. Well, you know my little theory as well. I was like, give them all 100 years, all of the co-conspirators, and from there they have to bargain down. Yeah, they need to get one of those old wagons, you know, the old wooden wagons with the poles up the side. You know what they drag with the horses? Throw them all in there in stocks and chains. Yeah, give them all 100 years, and then they have to bargain down. And Duc Larange can start from 200 years and bargain down from that. But you know what? It's long overdue, and this will have a chilling effect on so much of the douchebaggery that we've seen from the GOP, because now they're seeing their friends start to face consequences. Yeah, so this is really important. What's this here? Lucy Claire says, is the charm that crooks like 45 have actually part of their insanity? Yes, in the sense of people joining them in their madness. Oh, Marvel. What do you say? Marvel, has DeSantis' suspension of AG Worrell going to be reversed? Oh, I've got no idea about that. Let me just pull on that. You guys are coming with great questions, and I'll do some HoGaLes and some other bits and bobs. I hope you're enjoying the show so far. And don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz if you find this stuff interesting. All right. God, what was the question again? Let me click it up. Oh, Jesus. 1 minute. Marvel Johnson, has DeSantis' suspension of AG Worrell, is it going to be reversed? Okay, let me just keep it up actually, so I don't forget it. Will it be reversed? I'm going to pull 3 cards. 3. All right. Will it be reversed? Pull 3 cards. And I'll take some questions. You guys are really hot on the news today. Thank you for giving me stuff straight off the press. Will it be reversed? Ooh, interesting. Again, this has got to do with money. It's got to do with money. So here we are. We've got ones here, something moving forward. Yeah, this is probably the decision that was made by DeSantis. But will it be reversed? Maybe it could be, yeah. Ones here moving rapidly. But look what's in the middle. This is to do with finances, security as well. But this can also be the courtesan card. It can be a card that can be associated with prostitution as well, or something up with the values. And then here again, revising, looking at the harvest, looking at the stuff. Oh, let me pull another card to see if it'll be reversed. It may be pondered. Oh, look. Get the King of Pentacles. So sometimes this is a Duck L'Orange card, but I think this might be DeSantis. So I think they may try to reverse it, yeah, by bringing things forward quickly, because they're seeing it's to do with political expedience and comfort. It might be reviewed, but DeSantis may be able to block it again. That's how I interpret that. Sorry, I just took the question off the cuff. All right, let's do an old HoGaLe last week, not that old. Oh, this is a good one. Now, this is coming from Jenny Bays, and she writes, did the Proud Boys that were recently sentenced really learn a lesson? Feel any sort of remorse / understand the magnitude of their actions? Good question. Because didn't one of them was crying and lamenting, oh, my mother, my daughter, their health and all that kind of stuff after getting 17 years. And then apparently he shouted out, Trump won, after the judge left. I mean, these people, they are just, you see, that's what cults do, That's what cults do. Cults are very, very powerful. Do the Proud Boys have any remorse? Let's see if that shows up in the cards. Yeah, let's see. Do the Proud Boys have any remorse? I mean, I would think 17 years is certainly time to ponder. Didn't one of them get 18 or something the other day, one of the ringleaders? Wow, pricey, isn't it? That's a lot for supporting Duck L'Orange, eh? All right, Proud Boys, do they have any remorse, any regrets? Any remorse, any regrets? Yes. Ah, what they were paid, it wasn't even worth it. Look at that. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. They do. They do have regrets. If we look here, this was them. Now, you remember the Four of Wands. How do I interpret the Four of Wands? The Four of Wands means reaching a milestone, celebrations, etc., and stuff like that. But as you've heard me say in other reads, this can represent the White House or other such institutions of power in other countries. So what were they doing? They were having what? Their big party and their woohoo insurrection at the White House. There it is. Yeah, I would say black and white, but these cards are very colorful. So they're all there together, feeling like they were doing their thing, having a big old party as they defecated on the walls, you know, broke wind in various things, robbed and looted, and killed police officers. Yeah. So but for them, it was this revelry. It was this, we've reached a land, you know, a milestone. And they were talking about that date, weren't they? 1776 or what have you. However, in the obstacle position, Eight of Wands returns back. Things sped up. Things actually quickly started to get out of hand. And before they knew it, even though it did take a little while, really, actually what happened, the lower minions were arrested relatively quickly, weren't they? You have the suits and the boots. Now the suits are starting to face stuff, but the boots were what? Prosecuted first. There's the speed. But it's also talking about entrepreneurship and business as well. They were given money as well, most likely, to show up. Here in the middle of the reading, this is how the Proud Boys and their families are feeling now. Oh dear. Yeah. Was it worth it? Nine of Swords, weeping, sleepless nights, nightmares. Yeah. Shouldn't have done what you did. Huh? Now you're facing it. What did you think was going to happen? Folly, folly. Everyone knows, anyone who knows anything about Duck Larange is that he screws people over, and you'd be a fool to sacrifice yourself for him. Yet they keep doing it. Yeah. Here, that whatever money that they got, it was crumbs. It was tuppence. Yeah. You know, that's probably, look, this is probably Jeannie Thomas on the phone. Yeah. Bringing people up. Are you coming? Are you coming, my dear? Look, here's some pocket change. I'll give you some bus tickets to get to the capital for entertainment purposes only. But either way, the insurrection was also dealing with benefactors as well. As we know, there were people in positions of authority who were being generous, as it were, and these are the minions down here, the Proud Boys and whatever. They probably thought they were these guys, but actually they were the dispendable ones down here. Yeah, you know, they may have been paid what, a few $1,000s. Now you got 17 years in jail. Was that worth it? I don't think it was. So here we are, Two of Swords, left in a quandary. Yeah, difficult decisions to make, but however the die is cast. So you may have the odd Proud Boy that will shout out in defiance, but the vast majority regret what they did. Yeah, they regret what they did. So thank you so much for that question. Let's have a scroll down and see what other news you could be dangling my way. Deborah Rose is saying, hello. I love that picture. And what's this? Fanny told Jim Jordan off in layman's terms. Yeah, so you will understand. I'll have to look up what she said. I said Jordan has been in Congress. Okay, let's see. People are telling me about the Navarro, how much he will get. Pat Person is saying burnt toast. Yeah, all of them. Karen's saying great news. Oh, Cheeseborough and the Cracken, yeah, up to bat in October, yeah. Severance denied. For who the bell tolls for thee, not the bard. Yeah, well, c'est la vie. Nicely said. Let's see what the bard has to say about Cheeseborough and the Cracken. That's what you see. Let's see what he's, because I think she's intelligent, but she's kind of she's cray, man. She's cray. The Cracken. Yeah, let's see what the bard has to say about the Cracken. basically thrown her life away for duck l'orange. And these people should be disbanded, delicensed, or whatever it is that they do for lawyers. How on earth did she become a lawyer in the first place? Oh, these people, man, these people. All right. What does the bard have to say? Well, he's not held back. This is from a comedy of errors. This is what the bard thinks of the Cracken. A fortune teller, a needy, hollowed-eyed, sharp-looking wretch, a living dead man. Oof! Yeah, from a comedy of errors. I think that's bang on. A fortune teller. Yeah, she went out and she spun lies. He's meaning fortune teller as in the fake fortune tellers and all of that kind of stuff. A needy, hollow-eyed, sharp-looking wretch, a living dead man. Yeah, I mean, I even remember like with her giving these press conferences where she's like, yes, I found the fraud and there's this, that, and the other, and you're just like, you're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. And then she tried to make out, well, my words could never be taken seriously. There you are. The bard has spoken. Let's move on to the next question. So did that. Oh, here we go. So this one's coming from Manuela Orchid. Manuela Orchid. Wow, there's 500 of you here. Oh, that's astonishing. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Mwah! Kisses. I hope you're enjoying the show. Let me know in the comments below. Quite juicy. Did you see, if you're just joining, how everyone gave me the news in the chat? And I was just like, bing, 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 bing. So Manuela Orchid said this. So this is a HoGaLe question, an older one. Hello, dear lovelies. My question would be, will there be some agreement between Russia and the USA so the rest of the world can finally have peace and is not always bashed between wars and industrial/economic greed and wars? ? Thank you for finding out. So I thought that was a good question. Could there be peace brokered between Russia and America? I mean, what I'm feeling on that instinctively is a big fat no for now. But let's see what the cards say on your question. So thank you very much, Manuela Orchid. Let's see what Spirit has to say. 5 cards. It's going to be an interesting pull, isn't it, folks? All right, let's pull the camera down. Let's have a little look-see. Will there be peace and an end to forever wars and all of this kind of stuff? The most important thing to remember, though, Manuela, is that there are a lot of psychopaths involved at certain decision-making levels in the world. Let's just put it that way. Okay. Let's say Russia. Let's say Russia. Oh, I feel some pangs in my chest. Let's see what the cards have to say. Oh, God. That's interesting, that. Ah, the Emperor. Oh dear. All right. Well, as you guys have seen, not the best cards in the world. Here we go. It's almost as if, but now if we think about it, Ukraine in many ways has become a proxy war, hasn't it? In all but name, for entertainment purposes only. So at the moment, it's what, all gung-ho. Everyone's getting stuck in, fighting, rushing into the fight, the battle. Of course, Russia wants to have its dominance in Ukraine, and the United States is backing Ukraine with weapons and getting the allies involved and stuff like that. So we can see here the war is still very much underfoot. It's quite literally, you can see, fastest card in the deck, conflict, aggression, violence. In the obstacle position in regards to potential peace and stuff like that, no one is liking the options on the table. We see here, we've got the 4 of Cups. They don't like this cup, this cup, this cup. But look, there's one coming out of the air which hasn't been noticed. So there could be an unexpected offer of some kind. But it might take a leap of imagination on both sides in order to maybe end the conflict. But it could be something that comes out of left field. We'll have to see. It could be maybe there's something significant that happens in Russia to Putinska and his leadership, which can maybe scupper things. Or maybe there's an unexpected advance made by the Ukrainians, which could affect the Russians, or vice versa. Here in the middle of the reading, what do we have? We have the emperor, and we all know who that is. Yeah, that's got to be who? Putinska. So here's Putin in the middle. That could also reflect Biden as well. This is about patriarchal leadership, yeah, coming forward. But isn't it pertinent? It's more likely Putin, because you'll see here with the emperor card, you see the ram's heads, which refer to what? Aries. You see he's wearing a cloak of red and he's wearing his armor. So this is very much associated with war and conflict. And Aries is about passionate energy moving forward. And this, of course, deals with patriarchs. So this is probably Putin sitting here, yeah, wanting the war. However, look at this. Here we have the Four of Swords. It's the Four of Swords, isn't it? Yeah, it's the Four of Swords. So this is a card that refers to being what? Wounded in battle. Wounded in battle, having to retreat. This is also a card of meditation and reflection, pondering things. Ooh, isn't this interesting? Could there be some element here where Putinska might be wounded in some kind of way, defeated in some kind of way? And then look at the outcome card. Crikey. 10 of Swords, which means what? Betrayal. Yeah, betrayal, defeat, falling down, being stabbed in the back. So even though the question was, would there be peace? I feel like this is actually about Putin. This reading has actually taken a bit of an interesting turn, hasn't it? Putin rushing into the war with Ukraine, all guns blazing, yeah? USA, obviously, and the allies trying to fight back. But many believe, and we understand, that this war was what? Hasty and ill-planned. Maybe it was because he didn't like the options that were on the table. You know, he wanted to give a show of strength in regards to NATO and all of this kind of stuff. But there weren't really great options. And maybe he took the left field choice. Here's Putin in the middle. Now, as we know, he's got rid of a certain, what's his name? Oh, gosh, the one that went down in the plane. Now, there are still people saying he might be alive, maybe he's not alive, what have you. Either way, even if he is alive, he may as well be dead. Yeah? Why do I say that? What kind of life can he live? What kind of life can he possibly... Prigozhin, there we are. What kind of life could he possibly live? Even if he is alive, he would be living his life like a rodent in the shadows, not able to do anything. Either way, it's not like he can turn up to the office in Africa, in you know, and just be like, here I am for the diamonds, you know. If he's not dead, he may as well be, because what kind of life can one lead? So I still believe that, you know, Putin got his man. Anyway, but this is Putin here. So we know what we did, at least on the surface, with Prigozhin, yeah? But in my other cards, there were suggestions that there might be murmurings, other stuff might be going on. And here we see that wounding in battle. Could this be something there in Ukraine that changes things? But if it does, it's more likely to be a betrayal. So Putinska, I know you watch your back already, Putinska, and you're a very cunning man, but looks like maybe there might be a bit of revenge down the road, or some kind of double crossing. It may be slow in the making, but it suggests to me that people might be, you know, they've tried to poison him several times. They're obviously going to have to use something else, but I don't know. But we'll have to see. Wasn't that interesting? I wasn't expecting that with for that to come out for Putinska. All right, let's see. Let's scroll down in the old comments. What's this here? Just Kendra says, Elon needs to be deported already. Yeah, I agree. I'm not a US citizen, but whose side is he on, really? That's what I ask. I think that's a fair question. Whose side is he on? I think that's a fair one. Yeah. What says here? Want to bet Elon Schmuck committed a crime? Oh, well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Probably for entertainment purposes only. And then someone's saying Fanny basically told Jordan to sit down and color. He only got a box of 8 primary colors, no more, and 1 sheet of paper. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Christine, for that. Let's scroll down 1 second. Patricia's saying, had second acupuncture today. Oh, you had acupuncture. Oh, bless. Well, I hope that's going to work. I hope that's going to work out for you. Scroll down a bit further. Gosh, there's lots of comments here. Oh, Michael Grant says Zelensky could declare the muskrat as a terrorist. Is there a treaty that could be invoked to extradite him to Ukraine for a trial? Dimension of quid pro quo. Oh, that's interesting. You know what? Let's pull some cards on that. It's probably a long shot, and I doubt if America will give up one of its citizens to Ukraine. But let's see if Zelensky might throw in his 6 pence worth. Let's just read on that. I can't even remember if I pulled on Elon Musk already. I don't think I did, but let's just see if it. I did actually, didn't I? Because didn't he get the tower as well? Oh, do I need to pull on that again? Oh, let's just pull a card. Let's just pull a card on the question. I'll close my eyes. Let's just pull a card to see in regards of will he be facing some kind of criminal stuff. Just pull 1 card. 1 card. Gets the Queen of Wands. So he'll use his money and his connections probably to avoid, he'll use his wiles and his instincts probably to avoid capture. So I think that's a no, yeah, on that one. He's very rich, yeah, he can pay off a lot of people. There's a lot of people can pay off. Yes, Elon has done this in a new book about him investigating with, oh, okay. So it looks like there might be more stuff. Certainly that's going to come out about him. Oh, what's this? Lola Herrera says CNN reports that Elon Musk secretly disrupted a Ukrainian sneak attack on a Russian naval fleet by telling his engineers to turn off Starlink satellite communications network near the Crimean coast. Wow. Well, that would be sabotage, wouldn't it? Because they need to use his Starlink stuff in order to coordinate and make the strike happen. So if he switches a Starlink off, they literally wouldn't be able to do it because their mobile phones or whatever equipment that they use would have no connection. Wow. Very interesting. A lot of you making comments about Elon. Let's see. Let's scroll down yet further and see what else. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kaya. Thank you for your donation. That's immensely generous. And it really helps the channel. It really does help. Let's see here. Have a question for Tommy Turboville. Oh, let's have a look. I have a question for Tommy Turboville, Senator of Alabama, I think, has been holding up Senate confirmations for 3 branches of the military confirmed. So he holds them hostage. Will he be removed? Oh, let's have a look. Thanks for your question. What was that in from? Thank you, Pathwork Tarot. All right, let's have a look. Turboville. Will he be held accountable? Oh my goodness, the time is racing. Turboville. So I did some HoGaLes. That's good. I did some HoGaLes and I've done off the cuff impromptu reads. So that's good. We've covered quite a bit of ground. Turboville. Really face. I mean, there's just so many charlatans. It's hard to keep up with them all. It's like the Muppet Show, but a terrible, terrible version, full of wickedness and iniquities. Oh, the devil. Well, okay. Good question. here we are. What's this? 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. So talking about the question, what maybe he will. It looks like he might have a little bit of comeuppance here because this has obviously been delaying for a while. You'll see here in that this deals with disappointment. Yeah, disappointment. I think this is also as well a lot of people that are disappointed in Turboville, even maybe some on the GOP side. They're like, this man, yeah. But look, there's 2 cups left there. So you may be able to delay, but maybe not deny forever. Yeah. But either way, or maybe this is him having to be, you know, shuffled off in some kind of way. When we look at the obstacle card here, look, this is the Hermit card. So it could be now, this, of course, now, if you think the Hermit withdraws, goes within, also can do with isolation and paranoia because this is turned up in the obstacle position. So this could show that Turboville is actually, he's probably quite a paranoid man. He's trying to withdraw and delay, yeah, because the Hermit is not a quick card. Yeah, this is about going within, pulling within. So it's almost like he's doing his research, he's checking his options, he's pulling in, he's trying to hold things back. Yeah, but at the same time he's paranoid as well. This is also a card associated with winter as well. Yeah, but what is all that delay all about? What's the motivation behind it? Here, the Devil. Yeah, there we are. Dark motivations. We all know that this is also the card for Duck L'Orange as well. Look, you can see he's even got orange skin. And this is the GOP chained to him, loosely chained. They could all escape, but they decide to stay there. So I think that Turboville is obviously doing this for Duck L'Orange, yeah, in the hopes, maybe in the deluded hopes, that Duck L'Orange will get back in power. He's trying to delay and hold things for literally for Trump, yeah, for entertainment purposes only. However, this has put him in a bind, rather. This can also be the card of what? Incarceration. But you can see here the person has got themselves in this situation. The bonds again are loose. She could free herself, but this is something of sometimes a situation of one's own making. So this is Turboville deliberately doing this stuff. And then we see here the outcome card is the, what's this? This is the Page of Wands. So he's going to try and speak up in some kind of way. He's going to try and use language to justify his delays and what his tactics were. But really, it is about his entanglement, doing his research, taking his time to research and try and help out the Devil, yeah, Duck L'Orange, who he is attached to. But it's going to put him in a bind and it could lead to losses of some kind. But he's still going to plead, shall we say, for his reasonings when he's questioned. So, yeah, it looks like there might be a chance that Turboville could face some actions. All right, how are we doing? Oh, my gosh, the time has gone so quick. I hope you guys have been enjoying the show. Let's see here. What's someone written here? Pam Forrester said, Hogarth works hard to produce this so far. Give him a thumbs up to support the channel. Thank you. Free and so easy. That's very kind of you. Thank you, Pam. All right, let's have another HoGaLe. And this is coming from Lisac. And says, hello, I would love to know if the right to an abortion will be enshrined in law within the next 5 years, please. Good question. Yeah, good question. Let's have a little look-see. Let's have a pull. I'll see if I can squeeze in one more. And I've decided that I'm going to call Ravik. It's just come to me. Maybe it should be Rabid. Rabid Maga Swampy. Hey, how about that? I was going to say Vivek, but I think he's Rabid. Rabid Maga Swampy. There you are. That's his little nickname for Vivek Ramaswamy. Yeah, who is, oh my God. You know what is even more remarkable is that these guys are somehow able to be almost even more vulgar than Trump. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, Trump's dreadful. We all know that. But it's like they've got no class at all. I mean, at least, you know, at least Trump is sort of somewhat gold-plated. They all follow him. It's just, oh my goodness. Anyway, let's get back to the abortion. But you know what I mean? You know, rabid MAGA swampy is just, it's just so fake. It's just so fake. So fake. Charlatan and selling those Alzheimer drugs which didn't work, knowing that they didn't work, and got his mum to write up papers and made an absolute fortune and then tanked the thing. And he's being allowed to be on that stage. Oh, anyway, will abortion be enshrined in law within the next 5 years? Forgive my little direction there. Rabid MAGA swampy. Anyway, right. Focus. Will it be enshrined in law in the next 5 years? Be enshrined in law in the next 5 years. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Partnerships. Oh, delay. Moving to smoother waters. All right, this might be a dicey one, folks. As you know, I just read the cards, don't shoot the messenger. Not that you would anyway, because you guys are wonderful. Right, look here. This is going to take some partnerships and negotiation, yeah, to get this over the line and enshrined in law. Some horse trading may have to happen here. Maybe a little bribe backwards and forwards here and there to get it over the line, that kind of thing. But it's going to require partnership and negotiation. This might have to be a bipartisan ruling, yeah? What's the obstacle? Hanged man, yeah? Delays, you know, Roe versus Wade, the overturning, yeah? Quite literally, because he's upside down. So Roe versus Wade was turned upside down. That's the obstacle, yeah, which we all know. Now, here we've got the magician. So this is a lot of people with vested interest trying their best on both sides. Obviously, on the more democratic and independent side, and actually quite a lot of the Republican side as well. Let's not forget. Many of the states where they wanted to get rid of abortion and stuff, they were on the ballot. It was defeated. So I think this is a lot of people moving heaven and earth, yeah, because this the magician is also talking about as above, so below. So, but it's also a card of determination, energy, and focus, using every trick in the book, yeah. So people are really going to try to get this enshrined. However, some people may have to exit stage left for this to happen, yeah. All I'm saying is a few people might have to, you know what, kind of move out the way. You know, some people, that quite a few people are lingering. So I'm thinking here for this to go through, maybe this might be 1 or 2 justices as well may have to, yeah, exit stage left. However, will it be easy? No, look, it's going to be a bit of a battle. Yeah, this is the 9 of Wands. So this is the person that is embattled, but shrewd, fighting, never wanting to give up. So it might be a battle, but I think if people stay determined, I think it can happen. Yeah, I think it can happen. Can you believe it, guys? That time has literally raced. It's I don't know how many things I read on. I think it was about 7, wasn't it? We got a bit in there. We got some quotes in there. I want to thank everyone in the chat. Thank you so much as well for your donations, everyone. Let's read out a few more because we've got a couple of minutes to hear. So Francie says, SpaceX cut off Starlink satellite service to Ukrainian submarine drones last year, just as they were launching an attack on the Russian Black Sea fleet, according to new biography of Musk. Wow. All right. Here we are. Mary Hudson says the orange abomination is spectacularly gifted at getting people to do his dirty work for him. Yes, he has an unerring radar for those who are corruptible. Indeed, as you know, I say his gift is grift. That's his main talent. His main talent is that he can just make fools out of anyone. Tony Salvatore says, I love you. Ah, thank you. That's very kind. That's very kind. And let's see who else is here. Oh, will Jared be investigated? Oh, that's worth a pull. All right, this is going to be the last one. Will Jared be investigated? Thanks so much, Carol. Oh, I saw you today, Carol. Thanks for your question. All right, will Jared be investigated? Let's just see what the cards throw up, huh? That guy is just slimier than an eel slipping through castor oil. Jared. Jared. Oh. So wait. Oh, look, the money. All right. Okay. His cards are great, by the way. So again, like I say, don't shoot the messenger. Yeah. So here, Carol's asking, will he be investigated? All right. Look what he gets. He gets the bloody sun. Yeah. So this is him feeling rich. Mind you, remember as well, he's got 2 billion down the back of the sofa now. Got to remember that. 2 billion from the Saudis for entertainment purposes only. So here he is feeling strong and this, that, and the other. If he is going to be investigated by anything, it's going to be what? The big money. Yeah. Because this is in the obstacle position. So maybe there could be an investigation. There it is. The big cash right there. What was it all about? The money exchanging hands, yeah, when he was abroad, yeah. So this could be the Saudis here, and this could be, you know, Ivanka and Jared, you know, taking the coins or whatever they were doing. Made them happy though, yeah. They're certainly happy about the money. They've got the Ace of Cups here, you know, overflowing and all this kind of stuff. But look at the outcome. It's the smug merchant, the smug merchant. So what that says to me is there may be a potential investigation into the money, but if it will actually go somewhere enough to make an impact and stop the smug merchant, I don't know. So I will have to, there could be an investigation, but I think people could get paid off. You know, when you've got 2 billion knocking around, you can pay a lot of people. So I will leave it there. Thank you everyone so much for joining me this evening. Thank you to everyone who donated. Please, of course, as well, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that stuff and hit the bell notification so you know when I'm on. Thank you for all of the love and support. I will see you guys next on HoGaLe, of course, on Saturday. So fresh show, of course. Look forward to seeing your questions. I hope you found that interesting. We covered quite a lot of ground there, didn't we? Quite a lot. I can't even remember everything that I did because I read some questions from the chat. But I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed the show. And until the next time, folks, I will leave it there and finish off the rest of my takeaway. All right. Bye-bye for now. And it was almost 600 of you that joined me live as well. So much love. Mwah. All right. Bye-bye for now.